What it do, squad? It's your boy Geek Samurai coming to you back with another AEW video, man. In this video, I want to talk about AEW that came out last night. Just got through watching it after, working the other night. Couldn't watch it. I always DVR this joint. I had to put it on full blast this morning. Just finished watching it. This week marks 4 weeks that AEW has been live on Wednesday Night Dynamite. That Ryan Bars. And I just enjoyed this even more because last week we had a whole barrage of tag team matches. This week it was like at least 3 tag team matches and a lot of singles matches, and we did have women's match as well. So I'm gonna break down every match that happened on Wednesday Night Dynamite. First thing first, we come through and we don't even get an introduction for this tag team match. We didn't get an introduction from the first tag team or the last tag team. It was my boys, the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party. Yo, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. is the epitome of what tag team wrestling is all about. Not just luchas, tag team wrestling, period. Forget the Young Bucks, forget the Dark Order, forget SCU. I do not care. But I love the fact that this promotion, AEW is what I call it. They love tag teams so much. And it's all about wins and losses in this promotion. It's all about records. That shows how you are competing against other wrestlers, superstars around the whole promotion. And that determines if you're going to get a title shot. That determines who's going to be in the ranking to be either the number one contender or the runner-up to compete for a title match. And I love how they do it. I love that they put time limits on the matches. This match was fantastic. You already know, I just said I love Lucha Brothers, but Private Party brought it. And when they announced this match from last week, I was like, this is the match that I'm looking forward to next week here on Wednesday Night Dynamite. And it delivered on all accounts, bruh. I mean, y'all already know when I love when Pentagon Jr. does Cielo, Miedo. Every time he chants that at Ray Phoenix, and they were putting on a show tonight, man. Man, one side was chanting Lucha Brothers in the crowd. The other side was chanting Private Party. Man, did they bring the house down. And, of course, y'all already know the results. If y'all did watch this match, if y'all did watch Wednesday Night Dynamite, y'all already know who won this match. It was the Lucha Brothers who are going to the finals. But this does not make the Private Party look any weaker. Because of the fact that they beat Young Bucks in the last week, yo, this makes Private Party look that much sweeter, bro. Oh, AEW champs were going out throughout the whole building because this match, Hurricanrana's all over the place. Tope Suicida, Toma. These 4 men gave us a pay-per-view caliber type of match. It was epic. It was epic. And I want the Lucha Brothers to win the AEW tag team titles. I want them to be the first tag team champs of this promotion. Forget the Young Bucks. We already seen what the Young Bucks can do. They wrestle all over the world. But I think the Lucha Brothers will be holding on to these titles for a very, very long time. That's a fact. Kudos to my boys for winning. Man, listen. Me personally, I prefer Santana and Ortiz in this tournament. But because they're going to have a feud with the Young Bucks, I'm okay with it. But this match, just to kick off the show, was fantastic. Ray Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., those are my boys, and I'm glad they won. So I give this match an A+, bruh. A+. Okay, next, we go into the next semifinals tag team match, which is the Dark Order versus SCU. Now, my pick to win this match was Dark Order. I thought Dark Order was going to win this match. But, I don't know. SCU, they're on fire right now. After one of their, after Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky came in and they won last week and they coming strong this week because one of their other tag team partners is out. They put on a show that I enjoyed. It was a slower paced match, but I enjoyed that they beat the Dark Order. So I give this match like a B+, bro. This match was okay. I felt like it could have been more, but the high flying is not that great like, it's not that great like my Lucha Brothers. But listen, they still put on a good match. I wanted the Dark Order to win because I wanted the Dark Order. They're more heelish, and the Lucha Brothers are so over with AEW. I want it to be Lucha Brothers versus the Dark Order for the tag titles. But hopefully next week we get to crown new tag team champion, and y'all already know who I'm going to pick. Cero Miedo. I cannot go wrong with my Lucha Brothers, bro. Next on the card, we had a match between the bad boy, Joey Janela, and Kenny Omega. Now, this was a good match because there was a dark match last week on YouTube that they aired with Kenny Omega versus Joey Janela. Joey Janela, he's more like the hardcore wrestler of AEW. He's jumping off of ladders, doing the Macho Man elbow drop onto Kenny Omega. They had a non-sanctioned match a while ago in the summer when it was Jon Moxley versus Joey Janela. He loves doing elbow drops onto tables, man, because Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega, they love getting up out off the table, and Joey Janela always puts himself through a table. He's like the hardcore of AEW. AEW needs to come out with a hardcore title and belt, just like the other promotion that we're not going to talk about. But I want a hardcore title or a 24/7 type of title. I don't know. A title where you could use kendo sticks, you could use tables, you could use ladders, you could use chairs. AEW needs to develop more titles. We have women's, we have a world championship title for the men. Now we have the tag titles. Now we need another mid-card title, intercontinental, a European title, a United States title, just for this promotion to have as their own title. But this match was great, man. Kenny Omega came over with the win. I give this match a solid B, bruh. It was okay. I'm not a big fan of Kenny Omega, but he did his thing. And for that running knee that he did to Joey Janela, where Joey Janela collapsed on the second rope, bruh. Every time you see Kenny Omega point up, because he's like the Terminator of wrestling, we all know that. And he comes back to the future to demolish all of his wrestlers. Every time he hits that rope and he bursts full speed, you know he's coming with that running knee strike. Ooh, so good. So I give it a solid B. Kenny Omega wins. He moves up in the ranking as his wins and losses builds more and more. Now, we cut to commercial, and when we come back, actually, before that, early in the match, when we had a tag match between the Dark Order and it was the Dark Order and SCU, we see Chris Jericho, the Inner Circle comes out. I can't forget about the Inner Circle. They come out. They got tickets because I don't think they were scheduled to be there in Pittsburgh, but they come out and they got like their own VIP, Inner Circle private box area. We didn't see Jack Yeager there, but we did see Santana and Ortiz, and we saw, what's his name? That new kid. I forgot his name right now. I can't picture it right now. But we saw Chris Jericho. And they all going up and they have popcorn. They're drinking a little bit of the bubbly. They're all watching all of these matches. So we cut to commercial and then we come back. I think his name is Guevara. That's his name. He's part of the Inner Circle because there's 5 of them. We didn't see Jack Yeager, but Guevara was there, Santana Ortiz, and Chris Jericho. We cut to commercial. We come back. We see the American Nightmare come out, Cody Rhodes. He comes out. Tony Schiavone's in the ring trying to interview him. And all you hear is the Inner Circle with their freaking air horns. Every time Cody's speaking, they're blowing the air horns. I loved it. And the reason why I loved it is because of the fact that Chris Jericho, he's a bastard. He don't give a shit. Anytime, especially Cody Rhodes is the person that he's going to be fighting at Full Gear next month. He don't give a shit. This dude goes full savage on Cody Rhodes. Can't even cut a promo. Can't even do an interview. So Cody Rhodes is like, okay, I'm going to come up there. This ain't like the other promotion that we're not going to talk about where you have like this invisible wall. You got to stay in the ring and let them taunt you. Cody Rhodes like, I will come through these ropes, jump over the guardrail, climb up these steps, and I will beat your ass. I'm not waiting until Full Gear. So as he starts to get out the ring, Chris Jericho's like, don't you try it. You better stay there like the good boy that you are. It's safe for you in that ring. So Cody Rhodes comes out the ring. He's heading towards the barricade. And then he's looking, okay, Chris Jericho's saying it's 4-on-1. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call out my brother. So here comes the natural, Dustin Rhodes. And then we see MJF come out. So it's 3 against 4. And all of a sudden, all you hear is DDP music. Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's DDP. All you hear is his yoga music come out. DDP yoga. He's wearing the shirt, t-shirt. He's doing all his plugs, advertising his yoga, whatever. He comes out, and all four of them hop over the barricade and are going up the stairs. And then Chris Jericho in the inner circle, they escape behind a glass door. And then Cody Rhodes and them, they go up into the VIP room. And he said, "Are you kidding me?" MJF hands him his scarf, wraps it around his hand, and Cody Rhodes smashes the glass door with his fist. And I bet you some of that glass got into Chris Jericho's face. Cody Rhodes goes in there, and you see all freaking 8 of those guys hashing it out. They fight. Cody Rhodes brings Chris Jericho out from the VIP room to behind the curtains, and they're out in the back where the beer stands are, the merch counters are, where you can get t-shirts and belts and replica belts and everything. So they're fighting out behind the arena. It looked like, I'm not going to name the other promo, but it looked like that from back in the, the Attitude Era. That's what this looks like, and that's what this felt like, and it was great. It was great. So we see security guards with the red shirts come out and break up all 8 men, all 8 gentlemen. They separate them. Chris Jericho's like, "Yo, I bought a ticket. Get them out of here. I got a ticket. I have every right to be here." Chris Jericho being the heel that he is. It was great. It was great. I love it. It builds up the emotion. It builds up the intensity for their match at Full Gear. And I'm so looking forward to this. The Nightmare versus Painmaker. I'm so on board. So on board. Next, it comes to commercial, and then we have a tag match. This is a tag match between the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent, versus Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. This was a decent match. I give this match a solid B, bruh, because, I'm not a big fan of Young Bucks, but they do put on great matches. And I love Orange Cassidy, man. And he's like the Arthur Fonzarelli of freaking AEW. Always he has a jean jacket on, jean pants on. He always has his hands in his pocket, sunglasses on, and he's fresh. He's cool. Orange Cassidy, dude. But he comes and interrupts the Young Bucks when they're trying to flex in the middle of the ring. So you know what the Young Bucks give him? A super kick right to the face. And they did it at the same time. Knocked off his glasses, knocked off his sunglasses. He exits out the ring. The match starts. This was a good match, man. Listen, the Best Friends are the most underrated team so far at AEW. They really are. They're so underrated. They need more love, but they took another L. Young Bucks win. They look strong. They grabbed the mic. They cut a little promo saying, "Santana, Ortiz, we accept." So we're going to see a match against them either next week or at Full Gear. But they accept I think it's going to be at Full Gear. But they accept the match, and I can't wait to see that. But that match is going to be great, bro. That match is going to be freaking fantastic. So now it cuts to commercial, but then we get another match. And they do it when we come back to AEW. The next match is a women's match. So we see this video package of Britt Baker. Now, if y'all watch my previous video from last week, y'all know how much I cannot stand Dr. Britt Baker. I cannot stand her. She cannot wrestle. She's terrible. But because this is her hometown in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? They went all out, bumping her up, boosting her up, giving her all the praise in the world with that video package. Dr. Britt Baker, the announcers were talking before she even came out. She went to school here. This is her hometown. She got her PhD, her MD here. So we got to give a lot of, respect and love and adoration to Dr. Britt Baker. And she takes on a woman named Jamie Yater. Now, she was a tag team partner of Brie Priestley in Japan when they were over in Japan. So she debuted on AEW, and I like to see more women coming to AEW. I want this women division to be so much better than that other promotion that I'm not going to talk about. But y'all know how much I hate Vince McMahon. But I'm not going to mention that promotion. Because y'all know I don't do videos on Raw, SmackDown, none of that promotion. I'm not saying it. Because I just can't. I'm tired of it. I'm not going into a rant. I'm done. Back to this match. This match was all right. Like I said, I was bored. I wasn't feeling it. This is when I whipped out my phone and I was on my phone. Because I can't stand Britt Baker. She cannot wrestle, man. I know you're a dentist and everything, but you need more time to develop in the ring. And I feel like AEW just, the talent or whatever, they just rushed her into the ring. Go ahead. Put her to the fire when she's not even ready. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you learn it. That's how you hone in on your craft and get better. You got to go into the ring and you got to just see how you are. compete against the best and be better. Every match you're in, you're gonna get better. So she wins. Britt Baker wins this match by submission match by making Yater tap out. I cannot stand her special submission. It's like the Ring of Saturn mixing with a mandible claw. She called it the lockjaw. Last week I didn't know the name of it. Now I do. It's called a lockjaw. She made Yater tap out. Then we go backstage after this match and we see Yater's doing an interview talking about her debut on AEW. And all you see is Brandy Rose come out and just attack Yater. Yater falls over and the announcer's trying to like calm her down. And all you see is Brandy Rose going like this. Ooh, look like she's going psycho, batshit crazy. I don't know what's up with Brandy Rose. Maybe because she can't be ringside with her husband no more. She just lost it. Brandy Rose, get it together. Calm down. And now we get to the match of the night. The main event. And I knew that this was going to happen. Now, y'all know from my previous videos talking about AEW. This is my fourth week talking about AEW. I love this promotion so much. I love Jon Moxley more than anything. But I cannot stand the bastard Pac. Now, this was a high flyer when he used to be in the other promotion that sucks ass. He was a high flyer. His name was Neville. This guy used to do the Red Arrow, and he was electrified. Now that he's become a heel, he's a bastard. This guy don't give a shit. He attacks Jon Moxley when he comes out, hits him with a chair, and starts throwing him into the steel steps, start beating his ass out the ring. Finally, there's a couple referees that came out, separate him, get them in the ring. The bell starts because now Jon Moxley got himself together. He's ready to go. But here's the thing. Throughout this entire match, bruh, Pac slows the tempo of the match. Slows it down so much. The trash talking, the slowly walking. He strikes and give blows to Jon Moxley. And then he just hovers over him again. Trash talking again. Yo, this match ended in a disqualification match, a DQ, because the time on the match ran out. Now, Jon Moxley hit his special maneuver, about to get the pin, but Pac kicked out. I have to put this blame on Jon Moxley, too. He could have ended it earlier, but I guess they were building up the story in the ring. It ended in, I think it was a 30-minute match. 30 minutes was up. It went down to 10 minutes. Then it went down to 5 minutes. Then the announcer counted 3, 2, 1. That was it. I'll give this match a C. It was great. There were some great spots. There were some heavy blows. But this match, I give it a C because of the fact that Pac would always drag out the match. Now, when he was a heel or babyface, he used to always be quick with his maneuvers. Try to hurry up and put on that red arrow. Now, he calls it the black arrow. Those matches were great because he used to always try to put away his opponent early. Now he's a heel. He don't give a shit. He's a bastard. He don't give a damn. That's how you finish off the match. I was very disappointed in that. But, like I said, the chemistry between both of them was great in the ring. I loved it. I just wish that the match ended with a winner. Whether it be Pac, whether it be Jon Moxley, I wish it ended with a winner. Because now I want Jon Moxley to build up his credit. Because I want him to be the next AEW champion. We'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward to now Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega. I'm pretty sure this feud is not going to be done. But I want Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley. That's what I want. As I also want Chris Jericho to go against, Cody Rhodes. I'm looking forward to that title match too. But I want Jon Moxley to be the next one in line for that championship, bruh. Because Jon Moxley, he could carry this promotion too. He's great on the mic too. But Chris Jericho, he's red hot right now. I think he's going to hold on to this title for a long time. So, all right, squad, I'm about to get up out of here. I want to give y'all my full review of this week's AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. Now, I'm bringing y'all these videos every single week, squad. I'm telling you right now. Like, subscribe, share the Geek Samurai. Because I'm bringing y'all that hot fire. That rhyme bars. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all already know what to do. Leave your comments in the comment section. I will like them. I will read them. Y'all already know what to do as well. Hit that post notification bell so y'all can get these weekly AEW wrestling reviews. Full reviews. Spoilers all around. So I'm about to get up out of here. But I'll see y'all in another video. Peace.